Well, good evening, everyone. This is Stanley Johnson out of the Florida Marketplace. Before I get started, I'm asking for a quick favor. Take the next 20 minutes and reflect back on your past legal issues or situations. And if any of this data I share with you hits home, please get back to the person that invited you to this presentation and thank them for introducing you to this amazing opportunity. We as associates have a decision to whom we share this information with that protects and empowers our lives, as well as 4.15 million lives and 140,000 businesses around the U.S. and Canada. A couple months ago, I partnered with a company called Legalshield. Legalshield was established in 1972 by Harlan Stonecipher. In 1969, Mr. Stonecipher came face to face with a high-priced justice system when the accident he was involved in found its way into the courts. Even though the accident wasn't his fault, the stunning expenses of legal protection almost destroyed him financially. He quickly acknowledged that if he could barely afford legal protection with a steady flow of income, so what about the people that was less fortunate? They might be in similar circumstances. 3 years later, Mr. Stonecipher launched Prepaid Legal, which is better known today as Legalshield. After 45 years, I was introduced to a unique business model that changed my life for the better. I'm glad to be part of the 34,000 Legalshield associates. Our vision is to provide equal access to liberty, equality, opportunity, and justice that every North American deserves and expects. Our vision is to help people improve their lives by teaching life transformational skills and deliver exceptional products and services to promote peace of mind and confidence in a world that's oftentimes uncaring and selfish. So what are they saying about our product? The Better Business Bureau out of Central Oklahoma give us an A+ rating. Facebook give us a 4.7 rating out of 5 stars for our Legalshield service, and a 4.8 stars for our IDShield service. The best business models of today are basic, disruptive, have a respectable cause, not easy to duplicate, and they have an app. We call them digital disruptors. Examples of digital disruptors include Uber. Uber is currently one of the most fastest developing companies on the planet with over 1 million active vehicles out and about in over 400 cities globally. Uber took control of the yellow cab industry, however, Uber owns no vehicles. They basically made an app that enables you to get a ride any place, anywhere, anytime. This made business less difficult, less demanding, and more reasonable by means of an app. This is outstanding. This is an example of a digital disruptor. So what about Netflix? There's a battle raging in Hollywood with Netflix and standard cable companies, but Netflix's explosive development and client base. They have more than 24 million subscribers in the last 10 years, more than any individual cable channel. Netflix used to be an under-the-radar DVD rental service like Blockbuster. However, they shifted into the world-leading distributor on online films. They vanquished the business by basically making an app that allows you to pay one low monthly rate to watch unlimited sum of movies and TV shows. My grandmother is a major fan of soap operas. I used to set her DVR to record her stories. Grandma influenced me to come over every day to set her DVR. In the long run, I introduced my grandma to Netflix, and now the DVR vanished. It's probably in a museum somewhere. However, in all seriousness, Netflix is another example of a digital disruption. Others are Airbnb, the largest overnight accommodation supplier, yet they own no hotels. Facebook is the most well-known media provider, however creates no content. They essentially made a platform, and we, the general population, turned into overnight bloggers, promoters, and advertisers. So why am I revealing to this data? Since digital disruptors is what the world is coming to, it's only right that Legalshield offered a world of break with the app that make access to the legal industry less difficult, less demanding, and more reasonable. Legalshield has multiple apps. However, the most popular are IDShield and Legalshield. With the current Equifax breach in mid-May through June 2017, around 1.43 million Americans' personal data such as names, addresses, social security numbers, driver's license, birth dates, and credit card information was exposed. That's 44% of our population. All the information a thief would need to control your life, but however, more importantly, your family's life. Do you know how simple it would be for a complete stranger to get your children's personal information by imitating a parent? It would be simple if they had all your information. Quite terrifying. Also, you likely wouldn't know until the point your child turns 18. By then, the damage would be done.
Thieves have a new target, and we learned tonight that 1 in 10 American children is the victim of identity theft. 1 in 10. And as ABC's Pierre Thomas tells us, it can be years before parents realize it.
Olivia McNamara was starting her freshman year at Vanderbilt University, and like so many 18-year-olds, applying for her first credit card. That's when the nightmare started. Olivia's credit applications were rejected twice. Someone had stolen her identity when she was 9 years old. They had years to run up $1.5 million in debt.
I can't even describe it. It's just really shocking, and we just had no idea.
The thieves created more than 42 accounts, defaulting on all of them.
They took loans out on boats and houses and everything.
Olivia is still working to clear her credit. It may take her months, if not years, to start fresh. A new report estimates that a staggering 1 in 10 American children are victims with no clue it's happening. Criminals hack home computers looking for tax forms with the social security numbers of children. They've also stolen identities from hospitals, child welfare agencies, even schools.
We see children who have had this crime begin at as early as age, 5 months old, and then it goes on for years.
Thieves stole 11-year-old Brianna's social security number and ran up more than $132,000 in debt, buying a car and a house. Using 8-year-old Bradley's ID, crooks took out 2 student loans and got 5 credit cards. Total damage, $19,200.
Fact, more than 781 breaches was accounted for in the year 2015 alone, and more than 169 million lives were compromised. This is a few years prior, but corporates are propelling each day. IDShield is the only organization with exclusive partnership with Crow, the worldwide leaders in theft investigation administrations. On the off chance that your data were compromised, IDShield licensed private investigators will do whatever it takes to recover your identity and restore it back to pre-theft status. They even go as far as giving the individuals $5 million service guarantee. Members get this with their IDShield membership. You can speak to an IDShield advisor on any queries concerning or regarding your identity with the unlimited consultation feature. Members also get an all-day, everyday, 24/7, 365 emergency hotline number for secure circumstances. Thieves don't punch time cards. They work all day and all night, and offenders don't want your cash. They just want your identity. So how would you be able to protect yourself as well as your family? For less than $1 a day, $19.95 a month, you can protect you, your spouse, and up to 8 dependents. And for individuals without a spouse or dependents, the cost is only $9.95 every month. Our next app is Legalshield. With the Legalshield app, you can have access to the justice system in the palm of your hands by essentially tapping the app and calling your law firm. Contact your provider law firm for personal legal advice on unlimited numbers of issues. I like to think of this feature having an all-you-can-eat buffet with breakfast, lunch, and dinner. However, rather than nourishment, you get unlimited knowledge of how, when, and where, and what to do in the time of legal uncertainty. So wait, before you say my uncle, cousin, companion, mother, spouse, or lawyer, so I don't need your services. Well, that's extraordinary. My cousin is a lawyer likewise. However, my cousin only majored in one area of law. Much as my friend is a doctor, but he only majored in one area of medicine. I truly value my cousin's background in criminal justice. However, what about all the other areas of law? For example, landlord-tenant, consumer, finance, estate planning, traffic, real estate, employment, collections, civil tax, family law, automobile accident, general law, contract, probate, business, insurance, divorce, bankruptcy. Just some other examples. So essentially, you telling me your cousin is a super attorney? It would be brilliant to give your cousin a chance to help you in a specific region of law. However, leverage the lawful playing field by letting Legalshield provider law firms help you in different matters. Or on the other hand, what about legal jurisdiction? You're out of state with your family and something happens. Your cousin lives in the state of Virginia, yet you was falsely accused in a criminal act in the state of Florida, since you fit the description of the suspect. Regardless, where you are in the United States, you can call for assistance. Circumstances like this happen every day. Your provider law firm can also write letters and make phone calls on your behalf. Should I include a letter from a lawyer influence organizations to compromise? Organizations more often than not do not desire to go into a legal battle with their attorney. Next is contract and document review. Have you ever signed a contract that you later regret signing? On the off chance at any point you had a mortgage, purchased a vehicle, or even signed a contract for a cell phone? You're probably part of the 99% of Americans who didn't read the contract completely. You most likely looked over the fine print and didn't completely understand every word. Not saying all contracts are terrible, but most rather than not, they favor the company. Their lawyers did assemble the contract, right? However, if you start signing contracts without completely understanding, your luck will soon run out. But on the off chance that your attorney reviews the same contract, mark it up, explain the inconsistencies before you sign it. Would you feel like you made a good, sensible, safe purchase? Yes or yes? I know of members that save $1,500 off a vehicle purchase in light of additional charge fees like auto prep. The dealership cleans and prepares your vehicle and afterwards charge you for it. Now, I think that's insane. Legalshield additionally assists you with IRS audit, civil trial defense on secure matters, family and domestic service on uncontested divorce, adoption, separation, and name change. It's a 90-day waiting period for these matters. So in the case you hoping to exchange your spouse for another, at that point wait 90 days and call your provider law firm. Now I'm just simply joking, but the option is there. The feature on your Legalshield app is the tap, snap, and send feature. Ticket violations. Have you ever received a ticket violation? Average number of individuals per day that receive speeding tickets is 112,000. Annual number of individuals who receive speeding tickets is 41 million. Average cost of speeding tickets included fees is $152. Total paid in speeding tickets per year is $6,232,000,000. Percentage of speeding tickets that get contested in court is 5%. And the total number of licensed drivers in the U.S. is 196 million, including yourself. Again, the justice system is all about money. Their favorite color is green. Long story short, I presented the same service to an old friend of mine on September 17th. They guaranteed me they would sign up for the service on September 22nd, and they never showed up. At 9 p.m. on September 22nd, she was pulled over by Virginia State Police in Westmoreland County. I received a text that following morning with the message of, "I was coming, however, we effing got pulled over. I got 5 tickets. They searched my car with the dogs and everything. They got both my grinders and my hitter and some other ish. Effing blown, dog. We was on the side of the road of Kings Highway for 2 hours." And my reply was simply, "Good luck with the points on your driver record, insurance going through the roof, and paying those court fines. But we do have a 25% preferred member discount for existing matters." However, she couldn't manage the 25% discount because she had racked up over $500 in tickets and court fees. So now I wish her the best of luck, and I advised her to have a good day, and I blocked her number. But wait, before you say I'm mean, here's the reason why. The younger generation, similar to myself, feel as though we are relentless and nothing will never happen to us. The individual felt like it was more imperative to joyride than protect her life. I saw this issue coming from a mile away, simply because women lie, men lie, but numbers don't lie. It was never a matter of if, it was a matter of when you received that traffic violation. You see, my friend has no children and no spouse. For $17.95 per month for a Legalshield plan, she would have paid $215 per year. However, in one day she accumulated $500 in court fines, excluding the increase of car insurance. This feature alone would have paid for a membership for an entire 2 years. Once you become a member, you can simply worry less and live more by snapping a picture of the speeding ticket and send it over to your provider law firm. And within 8 business hours, you will be reached by an attorney. Now that sounds awesome to me. The next feature is tap, download, and complete your will questionnaire. Send it over to your provider law firm and get your estate in order. It's too common. I see families battle over their loved one's estate, in light of the fact that the loved ones passed away without having a last will and testament in place. A will can cost upwards of $1,000. I think we all can agree that $1,000 to leave a love letter behind to your loved ones is extremely too high. With this feature, you can get your will completed and updated for free, including in your membership. So lawyers prepare your will, your living will, and healthcare power of attorney. The next feature is the red feature labeled Emergency Legal Access. This feature enables you to contact your attorney at any time if you're ever arrested or detained after hours on covered legal situation. Now, we all have family members and friends who love to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. This could possibly be your son, your granddaughter, your grandchild, who went off to college and made a new friend, and caught a ride to the store, bar, party, or whatever, who got pulled over by a police officer, searched, questioned, and detained without any legal representation. I don't think your child have the privilege of calling a parent or a guardian, because if they're over the age of 18, they will get tried as an adult. In the worst case scenario, they might have to wait up to 7 days before they be seen by a judge. Imagine your child being detained for something they didn't do. That wouldn't be great, but yet you can put the stress to rest by protecting your loved ones for less than $20 a month. But would you do that? Suppose you tuned into the call tonight because you was in a recent legal situation, similar to an automobile accident, last week or maybe yesterday. Legalshield would presently take your case. For pre-existing matters, you would fall underneath the 25% preferred member discount. Fundamentally, you would still spare 25% off an attorney's standard hourly rate. This would still be your best option to save your hard-earned cash by using our Legalshield services. You might think, wow, that's a great deal of a lot just for myself for $1 a day. But what about my spouse and my children? So who's covered? You, the member's spouse, never married dependent children under the age of 26 living at home, and additionally full-time college students. So keep in mind, college students, wrong place, wrong time. Dependent children under the age of 18 for whom the member is a legal guardian. Physically and mentally disabled children living at home for the lifetime of the membership. So which would you choose? A lawyer for $250 an hour? Or a law firm for less than $20 a month? So let's recap. Uber, the world's largest taxi organization, but they own no vehicles. Airbnb, the largest overnight accommodation provider, but they own no hotels. Facebook, the most popular media provider, but contains no content. Netflix, the largest movie rental organization, however they own no theaters. Now, Legalshield, provide legal services in each of the 50 states and 4 regions of Canada, but they own no law firm. Our Legalshield and IDShield apps are perfect examples of digital disruptors. With more than 1 million clients paying $1 a day, we can manage the cost of the best law firms and legal protection. And remember IDShield? The only organization with exclusive partnership with Crow, the worldwide leaders in theft investigation services. So how much does it cost for these 2 outstanding services? Legalshield and IDShield family plans consolidated cost $39.90 per month. Both plans consolidated for individuals are $27.90 per month. So consider the possibility that I can demonstrate how you can protect yourself for almost free by using the power of leverage. Would you be intrigued? Beyond a shadow of doubt you would. Well, as a thank you, Legalshield partnered with major companies everywhere throughout the United States and Canada to spare you more cash. With our member perks, you can tap, access, and save at more than 400 companies. Companies like Costco, Amazon, eBay, Best Buy, Expedia, amusement parks, and so much more. On average, our members save up to $49 per month, doing things they do every day anyways. Talking about extraordinary couponing, the member perks alone just pay for your membership for the whole month and every month after that. Leverage lesson number 2, the opportunity. How can you make money? Legalshield is a 45-year-old company, but we don't have any commercials. You may ask why not? Because Legalshield is a word-of-mouth team-building company. Again, it's a proven fact that the best business models of today are straightforward, disruptive, and have noble cause, not easy to duplicate, and they have an app. Facebook and Uber are perfect examples of word-of-mouth organizations. Individuals share posts on Facebook regularly, but yet they don't get paid for doing such. Legalshield will pay out $60 to $280 when you share the app with friends, family, co-workers, or complete outsiders. On the off chance that they choose to take advantage of the Legalshield and IDShield services at $39.90 per month, you will get paid. Now that's awesome, right? Correct. See, Legalshield believes in our service so much that we enable you to create a business within our business. Think about it. Our individuals say stunning things regarding our product anyways. So it's only right that Legalshield repays individuals for informing people about our products and services. Legalshield invests good money back into their associates. Money as well as cash bonuses, incentives, and trips. For a one-time investment of $99, you can become a Legalshield associate and take advantage of the untouchable compensation, cash bonuses, and 4 trips for 2 for essentially educating individuals about our product and services. When I was presented the opportunity, my only thoughts were, really, for $99, I can go tell anyone over the age of 18 in North America about Legalshield and IDShield services, and when they decide to take advantage of it and see the value in the service I'll get paid for, well, that sounds like an opportunity. Go ahead and sign me up. But once I got started in the business, I began to hear a significant number of reasons why $99 was too much. You want me to pay $99, really? For what reason would $1 million company want little old me to pay $99 to sell their services? Perhaps being, if you don't see value in investing in yourself or your family, then why would $1 million a day company invest in you? Or, on the other hand, this is one of my favorites. Oh, I have heard about these companies before. You're one of those MLM organizations, right? You motivate people to pay cash to join. You gotta be a scam. Well, I come to the realization, when people talk out of their neck, it's simply because they want more information. Yes, Legalshield is an MLM organization, but yet we are MLM perfected. And here's why. Your investment of a one-time startup fee of $99 can pay you back in 3 distinctive ways. You don't need to be an A+ student to comprehend this. The first way you get paid by personal memberships. You start off as an associate for $99 in an event that you know 3 individuals who might be interested in the service, and all 3 of those individuals bought the service, and one of them became an associate. Congratulations, you simply promoted yourself to a senior associate. As an associate, you earn 60 times 3 equals $180. What? That was simple. However, I just paid $99 to get started. I'm already in profit mode. Correct. Likewise, you leveled up to senior associate, which implies that you get paid more money per $39.90 plan that you sell. You now get $120 for combined memberships. The average pay per day for a corporate job is $100 for 8 hours. But really quick, let's backtrack. Since you was promoted to a senior associate within 20 days, Legalshield will give you a $360 cash bonus just for leveling up fast. Should I proceed to the point where the scam presents itself? Well, keep waiting. I nearly overlooked the fact that we get paid every day. We market a membership or someone on our team market a membership, and we get paid within 24 hours, Monday through Friday. I don't really like the weekends anymore because that's the only time where we don't get paid. But 5 out of 7 days, it's still better than 1 out of 7 days. Or 1 out of 14 bi-weekly days. Getting paid every 2 weeks is so much of a drag to me, and I don't want to experience that anymore. The second way we get paid is called team overrides. Entrepreneurs are the general population who make up the 2% class. Generally, entrepreneurs are C students in school. They're the ones that create the businesses and have A+ students work for them. I see this to be valid in 3 unique ways. A. Success is much greater accomplished with a team. We all have heard the saying that 2 heads are better than 1. Well, 2 mouths are better than 1 also. So once you hit the senior associate level and you start making $120 per sale, but you build a team underneath of you, every time your team go out and they market a membership, you'll get paid $20 until you get to 15 organizational memberships and you move up to the manager level. Once you move up to the manager level, every time your associate that you recruited onto your team make a sale, you begin to get paid $40 until the point you get up to 50 sales. At senior manager, every time your associate that you put on your team makes a sale, you'll get paid $60, and it just keep going up and up the chart. So imagine if you build a team of 10 associates and all of them going out there and working while you don't have the time to work. You will still get paid a percentage of their sales every time they go out there and they market a membership. Now this is so amazing because you can't be everywhere at one time, but yet you still can get paid from your associates being all around the United States and Canada, going out there and marketing memberships and making sales. Now B. Associates are the C students and Legalshield the A+ students. They have tools and resources in place. It's extremely difficult to not get back your investment. Legalshield does the work. We just simply need you to introduce us to the prospects. Utilize the tools and events to grow your business. Tools like mobile apps, social media, websites, conference calls, 3-way calls, DVDs, magazines, Legalshield Z cards, in-home presentations, business briefings, and lunch-ins. And now C, the last way we get paid is called residual income. The previous base is good upfront money, prepaid money by signing up individuals and families for the service. But wouldn't it be smart to build a relationship with the members to ensure they have all the information they need to protect themselves, the app downloaded, full knowledge of how to navigate through the app, their will questionnaire filled out and submitted to the law firm, their Legalshield law firm contact information, and so forth. When associates stay connected to the members, we guarantee them that they can trust us, and our service is not simply just another bill. I would think you would want to do this out of the kindness of your heart anyways. But if not, and you're cold-hearted, still do it anyways because we get paid residual income. Residual income implies that we get paid for accomplishing something once. After the 13th month, you get paid a percentage of the payment and every payment thereafter. You get paid that percentage for every member you or your team sign up for the lifetime of the membership. Now that's just crazy. Imagine accomplishing something 2, 3, 4, 5 years prior. Regardless, you get paid over and over again. $200, $500, $7,000 a month in residual income. Cell phone, car payments, mortgage paid for. From accomplishing something that you did once. 5 years from now gives me the chills. However, the best part about this business is billable. I can pass this down to my 3 beautiful children. So now that you heard about Legalshield, IDShield, and the opportunity, and the perks, I simply have one question. Is there anything today that will keep you from protecting yourself as well as your family? Return back to the person that invited you to this presentation and secure your peace of mind today. Thank you for listening to our service and our opportunity. This is Mr. Stanley Johnson signing out, and I hope to see you on the other side. Thanks for your time.